Hello family, and welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Long, and I am a servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you for coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Today's topic, changing my mind. Okay, and my support scripture for this is Matthew chapter 6 verses 19 through 21. And again, changing my mind. And my support scripture reads, "Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." Okay. Man, with this in mind, I just been looking around, guys, and honestly, this is where we've come to. We come from a land of abundance, and I understand, what that means being here. I can see, the difference of the life we used to live and the life we live now. I can see the things that are important and the things that used to be important then. And like the scripture says, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. My treasure is my family. My treasure is my relationship with God. My treasure is the peace that I have. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. When I was in America, it's a hustle to get to the next phase of everything. Just like, don't get me wrong, it's a hustle here to get to the next phase of everything. But I have the time. I have the opportunity to sit and to think and to talk and to enjoy the time with my children, the time with my wife, the times with my friends that I've made here. Some of those relationships continue to grow because of the time that you have. Valuing or figuring out your treasure. Not saying that we didn't value our families back at home, but the time was always short. My wife's sisters would often come, and they would stay as long as they could, but it's maybe some days a 1-day turnaround, or maybe it's for a couple of hours on the week, or maybe they might even have a week to come. But the traveling, the getting back, the going back to the grind, the hassle of it all, that's what it took, and so getting here and, just knowing that, your mind is changed because you have the time to enjoy, you have the time to relax, you have the time to, seek out God. You have so many other things you can do, but you have the time here to seek out God and really just sit and think and enjoy it and try to grow as much as you can. I had a treasure trove of clothes and shoes, and this might only be me. This might not apply to anybody else because it's just, me. I had a treasure trove, like I said, of clothes and shoes and gadgets and a lot of frivolous junk that I know won't get me anywhere closer to the kingdom of heaven. It is the vanity of it all, that we have to keep acquiring more and more and more, and it doesn't get us any closer to where we want to be. And this might only be for me, so, as I always speak these messages, guys, just pay me no mind if it doesn't apply. But, your mind has to be changed, transformed, renewed. And, you've heard these things if you've been around, a church scene, you've heard these things, the transforming of your mind, the renewing of your mind. But often we say that in church and we get out and we go buy the next thing, or we, rush to get the next gadget, next gift. It's another holiday. It's another something that keeps you away from really, really pouring in and figuring out that the treasure you have is your family. The treasure you have is your time with God. The treasure you have is your peace. And these are the things that, have really been brought to my mind. So my mind has changed on what I want. I wish I had a close relationship, with some of my other family so they could experience some of this as well. But because of the race we have to run in America, you don't get that time. You're never going to get the time to enjoy, what's available, or what could, possibly transpire from being here. To know who God is and to allow Him to renew you, to restore you. Man, I was there in America and getting run down by the same routine each and every single day. And it was for what? Fool's gold. That was the treasure. It was fool's gold, because what I thought I was obtaining was killing me. And now I just see this change being here, and I appreciate it so much more. But family, I appreciate you for listening. And as always,